there's another smaller COVID-19 vaccine maker that we don't talk about a lot. We've discussed this company on occasion. It's a German biotech, CureVac. The ticker there is CVAC. The company, like Moderna, is focused on mRNA vaccines. Well, CureVac announced recently that its big partner, Boehringer Ingelheim, had terminated a $600 million plus partnership on an mRNA lung cancer vaccine program. So, Brian, what happened here? And do you think this at all raises concerns about other mRNA cancer vaccines that are in development by other companies?
Yeah, well, mRNA companies have obviously become famous for their coronavirus vaccines. There are multiple companies that are working on using the technology as treatments for cancer. So CureVac and privately held Boehringer Ingelheim have had a partnership since 2014. BI dropped the project, and CureVac gets to keep the $45 million that it got up front back in 2014, and it won't get any of the remaining milestones, but it does regain full rights to the drug starting in November, and that drug's in a phase 1/2 clinical trial. I'm not really sure how valuable that is. CureVac has better delivery technology than it did back in 2014. And so I think this might be more of a symptom of the rapidly evolving mRNA space than saying that the mRNA cancer vaccine doesn't necessarily work. I think that's more just BI dropping the project because it sees that next generation technology that would be better than this technology that was from 7 years ago. So I'm not sure we can really extrapolate much to the other cancer vaccine treatments from the BI dropping this project.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, sometimes investors see something like this happen and wonder, oh, is this going to impact Moderna's cancer vaccine program? And like you said, Brian, probably not. There probably aren't really any connections at all. And by the way, I was just pulling up Moderna's pipeline. The company does have a personalized cancer vaccine that it's developing. It's in a phase 2 program. It's one that they're partnering with Merck on. And then they have another cancer vaccine that's in phase 1 testing. They're also partnering with Merck on. So Moderna is definitely focusing on this. BioNTech don't have their pipeline pulled up right now, but that's another company that is really focusing pretty heavily on mRNA cancer vaccines.
Yeah, they have quite a few. Well, I think maybe more than Moderna does.
Right. I think, in fact, I guess we could pull it up, but BioNTech's pipeline is skewed heavily towards cancer vaccines, and not just mRNA, but a lot of it's mRNA focused.